Hi, I'm Ed Modestini. This is Kristen Bastiles. We're welcoming you to Yoga on the Inside. So find yourself a seat. Squeeze your knees close together so you can rest your knees on or above your feet. Place your hands on your thighs and sit straight and tall. Draw your shoulders back. Your shoulders relax down. Draw your elbows down. Allow your chest to be buoyant, your head balanced, and then close your eyes.
Take a couple of deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your nose. Open your eyes. And let's get ready to start the practice.
Prasarita Padottanasana, wide angle foot posture. For this pose, you need a mat, a block, and one blanket. You place the block in the middle of your mat. And then I'm going to ask you to grab the blanket and tri-fold the blanket in such a way that there's no wrinkles in it. Very carefully place the blanket on the block, check again for wrinkles, and then slowly step your feet 4 feet apart, making sure there's the same distance from the right side of your mat and the left side of your mat to the outer edge of your feet. Check your feet. Make sure they're accurate. Place weight on the big toe bone as well as the outer edge of the foot. Now very slowly, place your head on the top of the block, and if you need to move the block, please do so. Adjust it so you're right on the crown. You make sure your head is accurate and even. If you can take your hands off the floor to see if you're balanced, please do so. And then slowly walk your hands forward so that your shoulders are comfortable. If your hands are wide as you start this pose, it's fine. The pose is going to evolve. Tighten your legs any amount. Make sure your inner ankles are lifted and your face is soft. As you feel the invitation to start working your shoulders more and more, you can very, very slowly start to walk your hands toward each other. And then you wait again. Like you waited the first time, you waited for your shoulders to give you an invitation. Press the inner part of your hand and the inner part of your foot, both feet, and extend your elbows completely. When you feel the invitation for your shoulders, from your shoulders, to walk your hands in more and more, you can bring them closer. Now this is where we really want you to work at your own pace. At a certain point, your thumbs are going to touch the blanket. That's when you stop. The outer edge of the hand is light, the inner edge of the hand is heavy, and you're extending your elbows as much as possible. Keep your legs strong. Soften your face, your eyes, your jaw, your lips. Release your neck. Be very soft inside. Keep your legs strong, your arms aware, but don't allow the effort that's in your legs and in your arms to translate into tension in your face, your neck, your head. Keep your face soft. Keep your face cool. Keep your legs working evenly, your arms working evenly, and relax your face and soften your tongue. When you've had enough, take your hands back to the mat, straighten your arms, lift your head, now very slowly crab crawl your feet closer together until you're comfortable to stand up, and bring your feet together and stand in Tadasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So for this pose, you're going to need a block, a blanket, and a mat. Place the block 2/3 of the way down the mat, and then fold your blanket into thirds, and then fold it over each other the long way. Make sure the rounded edge is towards your head, away from your feet. Make sure all the wrinkles are out of the blanket, and then place your head on the blanket and let the weight be there. Walk your feet forward, and then very slowly stretch your arms toward the top of the mat. You could have your hands so your pinky fingers are touching the side edges of the mat, and extend your arms completely. Allow the back of the neck to be long, and straighten your legs as much as you can. Reach your arms, reach your legs. Allow your face to be soft, and your face relaxed. Now, as you're there, and when you feel the invitation, I'm going to invite you to start to walk your hands a little bit closer to each other. Now, if you do this too quickly, it's going to pull your head off the support. So you really have to wait until your shoulders release, until your shoulders get used to the pose. And continue to stretch your legs backward, your heels down toward the floor. Doesn't mean they have to touch. If the heels touch, the head gets light. You want the head to be heavy. This pose simulates a variation of headstand. It also keeps the throat locked, so it simulates shoulder stand. Your arms are in downward dog, and your legs are in a forward bending position. So in this posture, it's as if you're doing 4 poses at one time. Keep your awareness on your arms and in your shoulders. As your shoulders release, the hands can come slowly closer to each other. Now very slowly bend your knees. Bring your knees all the way to the floor. Separate your knees and rest your forehead on the blanket that's on top of the block. Just rest there. Utthita Trikonasana, intensely extended triangle pose. For this pose, you will need a chair and a sticky mat. Place the chair on your right side, facing your mat, and then spread your legs 4 feet apart. Turn the right leg out, and the left heel extends toward the end of the mat as well. Take the time to check your feet, check your legs. Then very slowly, bend forward, put your right elbow down on the chair seat. If the chair is too far in front of you, pull it back towards you. You place your left arm on the back of the seat. Your right arm is on the seat of the chair. Take the time to make sure your feet are accurate. As you're pulling with your right hand, you're pushing with your left arm so that you can stack your shoulders. You want to keep both legs extended, being very soft in your face and very still in your posture. Please keep the head in line with the spine. Look down. Very slowly press yourself up. Pick the chair up and move it to the other side of the mat. So now the chair's in line with your left foot. You turn the left foot out. The right heel presses out toward the back of the mat. Make sure your feet are accurate. Place your left elbow this time on the chair seat. Your right hand grabs the back of the chair. Again, you're pushing with the right hand. You're pulling with the left hand, the left arm. Both legs are very strong, and you stay very soft in your eyes, your face, your tongue. Your entire scalp is released. Keep pulling with the left hand so you can get your left shoulder underneath your right. Pushing with the right arm, you take the right shoulder back so it's above your left shoulder. Stay strong in your legs. The weight is on the inside of the left foot, the outside of the right foot. Soften your jaw. Soften your lips. Look down. Very slowly come on up. Move the chair off the mat and then come back into samastitihi, equal standing posture. Virabhadrasana 2. So for this pose, you need a mat and a chair. You're going to place the chair so the front legs are on the mat and step over the chair with your left leg. Lean forward and reach your right leg back. You want to be able to put the outside edge of your right foot down on the mat as firm as possible. Your left sitting bone is on the chair. Your left knee is directly above your left foot. And you use the back of the chair which you're facing to lift your chest any amount. You want to keep your torso as much as you can directly over your pelvis. Breathe softly and evenly. To stack your shoulders directly above your pelvis, you might want to push on the back of the seat. Pull your pelvis forward toward the chair so you're fully on the chair seat. You don't want to be hanging off the back. Now very slowly, put your hand on the seat, stand up, move the chair to the other side of the mat. Make sure there's enough room for your foot to step over. Step your right foot over this time. And put your right sitting bone on the chair and get as close to the direction you're facing, the front of the chair, but you actually touch the leg of the chair with the left side of your pelvis. So you pull your torso forward. You keep your right knee directly over your right foot. You might need to walk your foot backward and stretch your knee backward away from your front body. Straighten your left leg as much as you can. And again, use your hands to stack your shoulders directly above your pelvis. You might feel as if you're leaning back. Don't go back with your buttocks. Go forward onto the chair seat with your buttocks, but back with your shoulders. Stretch your left leg any amount and make sure your right knee is directly above your right heel. Be soft in your face. To come out, lean forward, put your hand on the seat, stand up, grab that chair, push it off to the side. Stand in the center of your mat in sama stitihi, equal standing posture. Dvipada Viparita Dandasana with a chair. For this pose, you need a chair, a sticky mat, and a wall. Take your sticky mat and fold it into quarters, and then place the sticky mat on your chair. With the seat facing away from the wall, place the chair about 2 to 3 feet away from the wall and step through the back of the chair facing the wall. Bring your sacrum all the way to the back of the seat. Make sure you're close enough to the wall because you're going to slide. And hook your sacrum right on the back edge of the seat. Arc your chest and lie back. Place your toes up the wall. Reach your arms through the front legs and see if you can grab the back legs. Now slowly, with your toes going up the wall, you try to stretch your heels in such a way that your heels get as close to the wall as possible and stay touching the floor. If this hurts your back too much, with your feet touching the floor, then your feet can be off the floor a little bit. Press your legs straight. Lift your chest any amount. Try to be still. When you feel the invitation to go deeper, you can walk your hands down the legs until your hands come to the floor. Stretch your heels toward the wall. Stretch your knees straight. Soften your neck. Soften your eyes. Soften your lips, your tongue, your cheeks. Let yourself be soft in your head. Your legs are strong. Your arms are strong. Your chest is open, but the face is soft. To come out, you very slowly take your arms out, bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor, grab the back of the seat, push your elbows into the seat, lift yourself up with your chest first and your head last. Then sit back on the seat, fold your arms so your elbows are resting on the seat back. Find a neutral position and rest there. Now, very slowly, be careful here, come out of the seat, nice and easy. Put your feet together, stand tall in Sama Stitihi. Supta Virasana. So for this pose, you need 2 or 3 blankets, a sticky mat, and a bolster. Take one blanket and place it on top of the sticky mat and tri-fold the other blanket to use as a pillow. If you need more than a bolster height to be able to lay back, you could stack the extra blanket or as many as you need up on the bolster. To start, sit between your heels on the bolster with your entire shin on the blanket. Rest there. Have a neutral spine and just wait and allow your knees to get used to this position. If your knees are comfortable, you can slide off the edge of the bolster so that your buttocks comes closer and closer to the floor. But please wait for the invitation. Don't just jump in between your feet and sit on the floor without accurately and persistently allowing the knees to open gradually. You're conscious. Pull the skin on the knees up. Adjust your feet as needed. Now, to lay back, put your hands on the back bolster. Inhale, lift your chest up, and exhale, lay down, adjusting the pillow for your head. Place your hands on your heels and push your hands to lift your chest. Once your chest is lifted, grab your shoulder blades with your opposite hand and pull them down your back. Allow your neck to be long. Take your arms out to the side with the palms facing the ceiling and rest there. Now moving very slowly, return your hands to some place on your torso, finding a place of peace. Let yourself rest. And then slowly place your hands under your lower back. Press your elbows down to lift your chest. Push your hands down to bring you to a seated position. Sit in simple cross legs with your feet under your knees, finding a neutral place for your spine. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. For this pose, you need a sticky mat, 2 blocks, a wall, and a belt. Place 1 block against the wall, and then carefully put your belt together. Make sure it's not twisted and there are no wrinkles in your belt. Please place the belt over your feet and tighten the belt right at the bottom of the metatarsals, your toe bones. Lay on your back, making sure you can reach the second block. Test to see how far you are from the wall. Place your feet on top of the block next to the wall, and then place your feet on your sticky mat. Lift your pelvis up high enough to get that second block underneath your sacrum. Place your shoulders firmly on the floor and straighten your legs. If you're too far from the wall and your feet don't touch the wall firmly, then you have to move a little closer. If you're too close to the wall and you can't straighten your legs, then you need to move the block a little bit further away from the wall. It might just be a little bit. It could be 1 inch. But make sure you're the right distance so the legs get completely straight at the knee and the feet are firm at the wall. So the legs stay strong in this pose. The chest stays lifted and the arms and the neck soften completely. Now, as you stay in the pose and rest and relax, your breath gets longer and slower. Allow that to happen. Keep your legs strong. Keep your chest lifted, but the face is soft and receptive. The arms are soft and receptive. The shoulders are firm on the sticky mat. Soften your tongue. Soften your lips. Soften your cheeks and the skin on your forehead, your brow, and your temples. Let yourself relax. Allow yourself to soften completely. Let it come out. Put your feet on the floor. Push your feet down to lift the block up and take the block out from underneath your pelvis. Separate your feet and let your knees rest together. You could interlace your fingers over each other with your hands on your belly, or your hands can be palms face up with your arms extended away from your sides. Just rest there. Now very slowly, be careful of the block. Roll onto your side. Continue rolling in the direction you're facing. Sit between your heels. Come to a neutral position and stay soft. Now it's time for Shavasana. So, take a blanket and fold it in half. Have the rounded edge toward you. And then carefully lay yourself down. Have the blanket all the way to your shoulders so it supports your neck. From there, with your feet on the floor, put your hands on your upper buttocks and tuck your tailbone down so your pelvis is more flat. And then together, extend your legs and straighten them. From there, let your feet roll out to the side. Turn your arms out. Turn your palms up with the thumb side of your hand heavier than the pinky side of your hand to open the side chest and the shoulders. Now, allow yourself to settle. The settling part of Shavasana is really the most important thing. First, you set the pose as you did, and now your mind turns to settling. Allow all your weight to be supported by the floor. Let yourself relax completely. And you can observe the settling. You can encourage relaxation of your torso, your limbs, your arms and your legs, your neck. And then turn your awareness to your face and soften your lips, your cheeks, the corners of your nose. Your lips are touching, but they're very gently touching. Relax your forehead. Soften your brow. Keep your mind focused on this relaxation process. Let go everywhere. Let go completely. Now, very slowly, bend your elbows and place your hands someplace on your torso that gives you a sense of peace. Bend your left knee. Roll to your right side and rest there for a moment. Let your belly go. Let yourself relax. Slowly turn down to push yourself up with the strength of your arms. Cross your legs. Sit in the center of your being. Bow your head, giving thanks for this practice. Thank you. Namaskar. I hope you loved that practice, and we look forward to seeing you again.
So subscribe if you're new, and remember to check out our online classes below.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.